So I know everyone's experienced this problem. If you pull out gum, everyone around you wants a piece of gum. But the problem is everyone likes different types of gum. So might as well be able to make it where you can accommodate everyone and have different types and flavors and brands and all that fun stuff, and actually be able to give people whatever type of gum they want to have, even different size boxes. If they don't like that flavor, you can just kind of go over it and provide a new flavor, and then even be able to just hand out gum to whoever may want it. Hey guys, back with another video. So in this one, going to be talking about my 5 favorite decks of cards that I personally own. So let's get into it. All right, coming in at number 5 on my list is the classic bicycle cards. So I have lots of decks of cards. I have probably around 400 or 500 decks of cards. So this list was kind of hard for me to make based on the ones I like. So I like all different styles and everything. But with the ones either I like the styles the most, or I've used the most, or have the most memories associated with. So with the original bicycle playing cards, specifically blue ones, I usually prefer the blues to the reds. Nothing wrong with either. I do use the reds as well, especially for different tricks. But when specifically with the blue ones, me personally, I just really like these cards. You can't go wrong with bicycle cards. They're United States Playing Card Company production, or USPCC for short, for those of you who do not know. They handle very well. And yeah, these are probably my go-to deck. It's nice, quick, and easy. If I don't have a deck on me, I can go to Walmart or Walgreens, anything close, most corner stores or gas stations. And yeah, if I need a rip or tear cards, I usually use these because, again, they're cheap, not in quality, but in price. You can get a bunch of them very easily. Do a quick magic trick with these for you guys. So if you were here, I could have you pick any card you wanted. Let's say you picked this one, the Ace of Clubs. Now the thing is, with the Ace of Clubs, it doesn't exist. It's completely gone. So I can go through and everything, and your card is completely gone. But when you pick it, it actually comes back if you say its name. So if you were here, you'd say Ace of Clubs, and your card would be able to reappear inside of the deck. Just like that. Standard bicycle back design. Very casual. People recognize these. Again, standard for playing cards. Even for lay people, just card games or whatever. Definitely had to go with a classic for this list. Number 4 on this list is an interesting deck. It is the Orbit Black Hole Edition. So kind of picked these due to their uniqueness. As you can see, there is a hole going straight through all of the cards. Any of you who are familiar with Orbits know they have the O circle in the middle, but it's typically filled in with something, not with the black hole orbits. And they are functional deck of cards as well. You can do different things. So rather than just doing a spring into my hand, I can do a spring onto my finger, or different stuff like that. It definitely opens up possibilities with cardistry and magic concepts as well for sleight of hand. They are very light due to most of the card not existing. So definitely a lighter card, very easy to manipulate and stuff. Another trick with these, so if you were here, I'd have you say stop wherever you wanted. Let's say you said stop there on the 8 of spades. What I would be able to do here is I could shuffle the deck as much as you liked. You could shuffle the deck whatever you wanted. The shuffles are a little different because sometimes the corners do get stuck in the circle like that, so sometimes they do get caught on each other, but I think it's pretty well worth it. Either way, we'd shuffle these cards, cut them, whatever you wanted, and whatever card you picked when I snapped would come right to the top. Yeah, very unique deck. That's why it made my list here. The Orbit Black Hole Edition. Number 3 on my list is Strangers by Dan and Dave in Art of Play. So, okay, so it does say Strangers there. It is kind of strange writing, but it's mirrored if you turn it upside down. Again, it is definitely a little different to read with the font, but very intricate box. It's probably the most intricate style deck on this list. I picked these due to the intricacy of them and also the uniqueness. Premise for these is each card is a stranger from another deck, so none of them match. We got different jacks, we have the ad cards. Every card looks like it's from a different deck. They're all completely different. Some of them do kind of correlate with the theme, so like the 10 of clubs here, you'll count 10 different clubs in the style. but not all of them do. They're all kind of different here. Very dope idea. I definitely like these. I know Daniel Madison and Chris Ramsey did this recently with a collaboration deck that they had, where they made each playing card look like it was from a different deck as well. But the thing, these cards may all look different on the front, but the backs are all completely the same. So you can tell they're all from the same deck. The quality on these, it is definitely a thicker card stock. I'm not too sure what it is specifically, but they do feel a bit heavier, especially compared to the Black Hole cards that we just did, but even compared to the regular Bicycle cards. We'll try a trick with here. We'll use the 2 jokers, and what you do is you would pick any card you wanted. Let's say it was this one. That is the 3 of clubs. And again, we can get it lost into the deck somewhere. And then now I said we're going to use the two jokers. So we can take both the jokers, and with just a snap, we're going to lose them in the deck here, and they're going to find your card. If I just go all the way through, they found it. So if we go through the cards, you'll see 1 card has appeared between the jokers. Your 3 of clubs. That's been the Strangers deck. You can get these on artofplay.com. Not a paid advertisement, but they're just dope. Number 2 on this list. This is an old one. I used to use these a ton. These are the Dragon Backs, the red edition by Bicycle playing cards. I used to just carry these around and just spin them like this, and you can tell I've kind of worn down the paint here, and on the back it's kind of faded just from me spinning even the box just like this. I do this over and over all the time when I was just sitting in class in school, back in high school. So these cards are very worn in. You can see there on the edge here. I have used the heck out of these. They still handle pretty well. A little clumpy, just because I have had them for so long and used them so much. Standard Bicycle jokers and ad cards. The back design on these is dope. I personally prefer the red edition to the blue one. The blue ones are dope, and they do change the fronts with them a little bit. And then standard Bicycle faces on all of the playing cards. And they are United States Playing Card Company stock and production. So same as regular Bicycle cards, they handle great. These ones a little less so because they're very worn in and broken in and everything, but very much enjoy these cards. I do have a second deck of these cards that is just as worn in because I use them so much. All right, we can have you go through and you say stop wherever you wanted. Let's say you said stop on this card, the 8 of spades. What we can do, we can stick it out some. You can still see it. I'm gonna stick it right in over here, and then I'd have you push the card in some, and then hold on to this, and with a snap, we can take your card from here and put it over here. So now I have the 8 over here. Those have been the red Dragon Backs by Bicycle playing cards. Definitely enjoyed this deck. Would love to get me some more of those. And my number 1 favorite deck of cards. If you guys have seen my other videos, you already know which deck this is. This is the First Playing Cards V2 editions. This is my newer deck of them, so I haven't used it a whole lot, not super worn in. These are not imprinted anymore, super hard to find. Glad I was able to get another one. I would like to use these, but they're probably too nice. I don't think I'm going to end up using them. These are made by Chris Ramsey and First Playing Cards. Got the Chris Ramsey logo on the back with the first in the corner with the gold foil going all the way to the edges. Got a snake ad card, duplicate 4 of spades, and duplicate jokers with the first logo on them. And yeah, these cards handle amazing. I believe they're crushed stock. Definitely a great finish. They handle very well, slide a ton. I probably used this deck solely for about a year straight. Back in 2019, I believe. This is like the only deck I used. And yeah, I used the heck out of them. They're all worn in. They look even worse than the Dragon Backs that I showed earlier. But yeah, this is definitely my favorite deck of cards. And yeah. So if you were here, you could select any card that you see. Let's say you said the Ace of Clubs there. Now that's a great choice. We could lose your card further into the deck. Could have you shuffle whatever you wanted. But once again, just like the trick before, your card is selected. It'll just rise straight to the top. But the cool thing too, if you didn't want it or you wanted a different card, you can change it to a different one. Anyway, guys, that's my top 5 favorite decks that I own. Comment down below which one was your favorite. Like the video, subscribe, turn the post notifications on, all that fun stuff. And see you guys next time.